Okay, so those that are coming in love and light, greetings and welcome, and thank you for joining. This is a TikTok live, kind of pre-recorded reading, but it's live. So I did it off camera, and I'm coming to share this with you all here, and I will upload it to my YouTube. So before I get into what this reading, what you guys see laid out here, before I get into what this is, first I want to tell you, the reading I did the other night that was entitled Pick on Someone Your Own Size. What actually happened with that reading, one of my karmics at the very end, they did report that live as hate speech, and I immediately appealed and it was immediately revoked. Okay, so this is why you guys were able to see me come back on right away. So I invite you guys to go look at that particular reading on my YouTube, and it's going to give you an indication of who the possible karmic was that did that. Okay. And I also want to talk about how earlier I said that some of you all's karmics are doing dream infiltration, right? So they're trying to harass you in different ways. And so, but they're reaping some pretty heavy penalties. And the reason why I know it is based on this reading. So, divine feminine. Okay. I'm just going to go on with it. Boom, bitch. Okay. So right here, we have walking away. Now, I want to add this disclaimer. I hope you all catch when I say it or other readers say stuff like past, present, and future, because oddly enough, sometimes stuff has already happened. Other times it's going to, right? Sometimes it is predicting some things that are going to happen based on people's behaviors, energies, frequencies, and decisions in the moment of a reading. And so now karmic energies took advantage of that, as well as while they were playing with some of y'all's energy, especially those of you that are healers or readers. So to make you appear crazy or to confuse you. Now this is fascinating because hellfire done been lit. What's happening now? Divine masculine is walking away. Because when I clarified walking away, I have divine masculine finally stands up for himself, and divine feminine to the toxic friends and family. Then after that, it said here, silent treatment. So masculine is not talking to, he could be currently not talking to these karmics, okay? Interesting, okay? You could be currently not talking to the masculine, but he is walking away. He has stood up for some of you, okay? Now, this is not going to be everybody's reading, so please, I know it sounds like, ooh, but it's not going to apply to all of us, right? And it could apply to some of us in the future. Y'all see how that works? So always keep that in mind. All right, so over here, when we have storm warning, boom, bitch. Now, I talked to y'all about this before. Fascinating. They tried to use reverse psychology, these karmics. Divine Feminine's past life, she had a royal soul line. So the karmics in this lifetime has committed treason. Their penalty is high. So this is just going to get really ugly if it hasn't already. Okay? For them. Now, over here, this is you, Divine Feminine. How do I know? I'm about to tell you why. Woman holding the card. It says here, look at this. So, a passed on loved one could be connected to you, Divine Feminine. And they could be one of your spirit guides. Could have been a family member of yours. But it says, I was sacrificed and murdered by my karmic daughter. Her karma is showing up on her body. Okay, so that means whoever this karmic daughter is, if she is currently still living, her karma for her conduct, you'll know it on her body. So she can be wrecked with all manner of illness and always have been, probably since her younger years. Okay, she was a karmic, a dark witch, that sacrificed her own mother. Okay? Now, right here we have divine masculine to karmic number 3. So what's ironic is there's 3 karmics. I want to say 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 that came out in this one reading, and 2 divine masculines that came out in this one reading, I want to say. So it says here, new beginnings, bright beginnings for divine feminine. Interesting. Okay, so now let's go to the wealthy man. Who this? Okay, so boom, you heard, this is the man, chances are, that walked away. Now look at what plays out. All right, we have, again, here's something connected to divine feminine again. Divine feminine's past life obsessed karmic carnated as one of her siblings in this lifetime, and she connected with divine masculine. Okay? Boom. Then it says here, and this is what she did. Toxic narcs always project their mental illness on those of the targets that they're abusing to make them look crazy. And that's exactly what she did. Okay? Now, let's go over to poverty. Because I think this is some of this karmic's karma. I think this is also connected to what ended up happening with the masculine. I think they could have stole from him as retaliation. But this is also her destiny. Here it is. Karmics, let me tell you why, before y'all say how. It said karmics are being reduced and stripped down to nothing. Y'all better get out. Then it says here, divine feminine was targeted because she is assigned to be the curse breaker. Okay? And then, is it this one? No, I think that went there. I was trying to remember. Okay, so now let's go here. Receipts. So something, something done happened. You heard? I got receipts, proof, show me. All right, so we're still over here talking about masculine. We're over here on that column, and he done walked away. Okay, so I have, oh, open-minded. I guess this was supposed to go here. I'm sorry. So masculine could have opened his mind up. Maybe he wasn't open-minded before. Okay. Now, guess what? Boom. Plays religious. Ah. Plays the religious card. Yes. This is what these particular karmics did. It says here, hold up. They can't walk the walk that they talk, so they don't even mount up or live up to what they be talking. You heard? It says here, divine masculine to the karmic mate 2. I was wrong for ever even fucking with you behind divine feminine's back. This should have been the first red flag. Stubborn. So this could have been masculine that was stubborn, or this karmic. Divine feminine to the karmics. Y'all missed the whole point of this lifetime. You're stuck on vengeance that you were supposed to be somewhere healing. Yep. All right, so now we got retaliation. Boom, bitch. Now check this out. One of divine feminine's current life siblings, chances are the karmic in which masculine was with, was one of her past life karmics who was obsessed with her. So they carnated as a sibling, but in the past life, an obsessed karmic. This is why they're currently obsessed with divine feminine. Every time karmic do dark magic, they reap immediate havoc. Shaking my head because they're still at it. They're still at it. Divine feminine continues to gain victory, badass energy. Yes, it's been a lot and unfair and hard, but you are healing rapidly, overcoming. Now here's another karmic. Karmic mate number 1 to divine masculine. I have had you wrapped around my fingers for years. Now you want to change because of divine feminine. I will get revenge, which goes with this, doesn't it? So there were several people doing shit to divine feminine as well as this masculine. See, this is why we need to, boy, I tell you, learn them lessons, you heard. Now look, false person, boom. See, this was a situation where these people were trying to, we already had tried to demonize divine feminine or to make her look crazy. So they were trying to make her look false. But wait till you guys see what's going to come out here. The tension mounts. You heard? Y'all finna find out, bitch. It says, karmics are trying to fake their own death, running from the law and practitioners. Oh, can we say busted? Divine masculine number 3. So here's a whole nother masculine. This current divine masculine, y'all laughing at me, is surrounded by karmics because he's famous. This is somebody that may be famous. I don't know how the hell they connected to this whole reading. That kind of threw me off. So I'm like, oh, this is getting weirder and weirder. Somebody said, wow. I'm like, this shit is crazy, motherfuckers. Insane. Anyway, so let's see. What was the next card? It says, since the karmics are fakes and frauds, they project and assume that divine feminine and masculine is as well. Okay? Then I have they're mad because they can't shake divine feminine. She will not be moved. Okay? And then lastly, which you guys, divine feminine, you know this. They think they're better than. And this was the whole, they've always thought that, erroneously, because they're not. But they think they're better than, right? All right, boom, bitch. Now, over here with roller coaster, you heard? Look at this. Watch this. Ebony. See, so many names and people in this. I'm like, what the hell? Divine masculine number 2 to divine feminine. So we had a number 3 masculine. Now we got a number 2 masculine, bitch. Okay? It says here, I know what your twin did to you and you deserve better than him. Ooh. So that's like the battle of the masculines. That's like, ooh, I saw this shit. You deserve better than that shit. Okay? January and February of 2022. Something could have happened in those months. Okay? Trauma bond. So it could have been a trauma bond that got these masculines involved with these toxics, right? Then I have archangels. We are assisting with codes for healing and transmutation. Hello, hey, welcome. So divine feminine, masculine, if you're on the higher vibrational side of this story, of course. Archangels are assisting you all with healing from whatever these crazies. Now here's where it's good for you, feminine. This is what came out. Divine feminine gets justice, haters crying out. Oh, can you oh, you heard me? You heard? Now, where's the bottom of the deck? Because I was like, ooh, hold up. Because see, y'all was dealing with, somebody said big man. Y'all was dealing with a lot of tricks. These people are tricksters. Somebody's got the big eyes, right? It's like, what the hell? Y'all was dealing with tricksters and people that were trying to, in other words, dark witches, dark warlocks, narcs, was trying to twist. We have reverse psychology here. Okay. They were playing the religious card. Okay. In the background, they were doing shit to attempt to make you look crazy and delusional. So they, like I said, they got running from the law, trying to fake their own deaths. Boom, busted. Bust it. I was like, boom. I was like, yeah. Can we say caught, 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 caught? Anyway, but somebody says their kitchen match ain't shit, right? Check. Now this, okay, what I'm finna to say, this is me, okay? And it's me when I'm more in the edgier version, okay? When I'm more in the, when I'm more in my Harley Quinn vibe, okay? And it's justified. But I have said things to my ancestors and said, you know, I said, I tell you what, this is how we gonna roll with this. Until this is finished, until I see the head, I'm going to continue to proceed as I have been. What do I mean by that? Where was I going with my ancestors? Because my karmics were playing with my energy. And they're trying to make me appear to the world like I'm a fluke, like I'm crazy, like, you know what I'm saying? Because they're doing all this shit. Like, y'all done seen it. They're trying to do tricks and shit. Silly rabbits. Tricks are for kids. Boom. Anyway, let's stop. So, what I mean by that is, now this was going to sound pretty Denzel Washington-y, okay, Training Day-y, Equalizer-ish, right? What I'm going to say. I want to see it. See, I'm not going to be tricked. So, like them old schoolers, like, deliver it to me. I want to see it. I was like, ancestor, till I see obituaries, bitch. I'm gonna proceed as I have been, because they keep fucking with me. I'm like, I wants to see the obituary, bitch. And even then, I'ma question it. Even then, I'm gonna be like, actually, can I see the body? Preferably. I ain't playing. Silly rabbits. Tricks are for kids. Divine Feminine upgraded. So they might as well say them tricks. The irony of the story, though, collective, is like I told you guys, and this is what's probably spooking some people out, because there's going to be all this twist and irony to all of the fuckery. Everything that they have done to make the high vibe look crazy is going to end up happening anyway. Did y'all hear that? Oh, it is. Hear it, hear it good. It is. Yes, it is. It is. It is. It is. It's going to happen. Why is this, though? It has nothing to do with divine feminine. Did you guys hear it? Look. Treason. It was their energy. It was their obsession with attempting to murder divine feminine and her children and divine masculine. It was their obsession. That investment in death, that investment in ending her, in, you know, all that these people and whoever was the collaborators, practice, all, I'm talking all of it. Hear me and hear me good. I'm talking about all of it and every motherfucker involved. You heard? Somebody says the hitman didn't succeed when they poisoned me. Good. Good. But isn't this crazy? It's insane. when I saw this a little while ago, I was like, oh, no. I was like, oh. I had to stop. I had to get up. I was like, like for real? Because like I said, they're infiltrating dreams. I had a dream. Okay. So I don't know why they do this, because it always ends up bad for them every time. I swear to God, every time. I'm like, okay, really? Who is divine feminine? See, this is what people don't get. Divine feminines, if you all are here, people look at you because you look plain. This 3D got people fucked up big time. They got people fucked up. They look at shit because you look fucking plain. Okay? You ain't wearing no crown, bitch. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, you regular and shit. It's like, you know what I'm saying? You regular. Like, you look regular and simple. But that is far from what you are, honey. Your soul. You hear me? See, this is the part that people got to start equating into their fuckery when they doing their shit. You heard? They need to think. See, they don't be reading the fine print when they doing their chants and their circles, bitch. You heard? It's going down. Look, I'm telling y'all, this is like a tower. This is a tower. This is a fucking tower. They're in a tower. The ones that are still here. Another thing I told my ancestors, I said, well, okay. I was like, dead or alive. This is where I'm at. I'm like, because you know what? Check. I'm done. We're not having discussions. I don't need no kinfolk, to nobody to do none of that. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Dead or alive. I'm done. I'm calling judgment on dead or alive. That's how I roll. Dead or alive, bitch. Because I'm finished. And look, feminines, if this is you, you guys are evolved, because you all address these people. Y'all tried. Look at this. You tried. Some of you figured out about this karmic shit, and you figured out like, okay, this is what it is, boom, and we're all supposed to be blah, 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 blah. But these karmics keep doing the same thing that they've always done. Lifetime after lifetime. Attempt to kill divine feminine and masculine, their children, and attempt to steal what's theirs, and attempt to be them. Over and over and over. They do this every life. And they miss the whole lesson, and they go into begging mode when they get into the afterlife, or whenever that process happens. Like, okay, again, they had again, right? But this time, they have some surprises. Not this time. Because you got ancestor energy here as well. It's like, nah, this divine feminine called it. She called it whatever her lineage is, she called it, and she said, finish this. Boom. She said, finish this shit. Because these people do not have no desire for healing in a higher vibrational way. We have tried this. They're not interested in that. They're never interested in that. So finish it. She put the orders out, bitch. She put them orders, you heard? Look. I'm just saying. So depending on how I feel, because I wasn't quite finished. I just wanted to share this with y'all. You heard? Somebody said they tried, but I played possum and they thought they won. Okay. Yeah. Because we did get a lot of energy where divine feminines and masculines were going into silence, because I have silent treatment up here, and it could be the masculine up here that says the masculine walked away. So I love this shit, man. I'm like, cuz it's like enough. You get to the phase of enough. You know, this is what get my blood boiling. You heard? Oh, Bloomy Bloom. Let me tell you something. You know, this here, playing a religious card. You know what I'm saying? This gets my blood. I'll be like, yeah, get them for show team. Show enough. You heard me? Show enough. Projecting their mental illness. It's another thing that ticks me off. It's like, for real? For real? They doing the toxic shit, but the collective is the mentally ill. Okay. Alrighty then. Like I said, this is them. I told y'all they're getting it. People that's connected to them better run. They done been told, like, look, casualties, get out. Reverse psychology. Yeah, they try to act like divine feminine. They try so hard. They try so hard. This is an epic fail. Epic. Epic. Divine feminines and masculine, y'all like me? I'm like, show me the body. Until then, I will treat and operate accordingly, because I'm not playing with folks. I'm not calling nobody. I'm not doing none of that. People are going to either gain courage and strap on a pair of balls, mount up, and do what they got to do or not. Either way, for me, I'm not playing. Playtime is over. And the more they attempt to fuck with me and my son, I tell you what, the more they attempt to fuck with me and my son and what's mine, this is not going to be pretty.